America mourning her country queen, Dolly Parton, beloved by generations for her music, acting, and generosity, gone at the age of 80.
A legend like no other who never forgot where she came from.
I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping.
Her voice and kind spirit never faltering and never ceasing to inspire.
From her beginnings of life in the great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee to becoming one of the biggest stars in music and movie history, Dolly Parton embodied everything that comes with rising from challenges and rising to success.
Jolene.
Writing some of the most poetic and life-affirming songs ever recorded, her music resonated with so many across every walk of life.
Tributes now pouring in, honoring her life and legacy.
Revered across generations as one of the best, Dolly Parton is remembered as the star who never stopped shining. Good afternoon, I'm Matt Malloy.
I'm Karen Edwards. Her music and philanthropy unmatched. Fans paying tribute today at her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and at the Country Music Hall of Fame, a talent that never faded even as she endured recent health battles.
Always remembering her roots and never ceasing to amaze her fans, Dolly Parton leaves a legacy of unending song and generosity. We begin our coverage tonight with Alex Stone.
Dolly Parton was the queen of country music, a legend from the songs she wrote and performed like 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
Her music was bigger than life. The hair, those rhinestones, and that voice.
Amen, Dolly Parton.
I know.
Dolly Parton spoke about her childhood often, growing up in Tennessee in a one-room mountain cabin, one of 12 children. Her unmistakable voice catapulting her to stardom with songs like Jolene.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
And I Will Always Love You, which was #1 on the charts in 1974.
And I will always love you.
That song later covered in 1992 by Whitney Houston and becoming an even bigger hit at the top of the charts for 14 weeks. Parton would also appear in movies, including the 1980 comedy hit 9 to 5 opposite Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. Parton ventured into the theme park business with her Dollywood and just this summer opened a gas station and travel center in Cornersville, Tennessee called Dolly's Tennessee and Travel Stop. Parton was also known around the world for her philanthropy, giving large contributions to organizations in times of need. She supported education by providing scholarships and financial aid, and she donated close to 308 million books to children. In recent months, Parton announced she was suffering from health challenges and would postpone concerts in Las Vegas. Last year, her husband of nearly 58 years died. Parton telling ABC's Robin Roberts this in 2019.
I said that I'm a workhorse that looks like a show horse. I always make a joke and say that I hope to die on stage in the middle of a song, hopefully one I've written.
Parton's song Coat of Many Colors was added to the Library of Congress National Recording Registry in 2011. Her publicist says she passed away peacefully in Nashville. Dolly Parton was 80 years old. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Dolly Parton's philanthropy included opening up endless possibilities through the wonders of reading.
Her Imagination Library has a chapter here in Rochester, the local organization telling us today how it is paying tribute and describing her as an outstanding artist, storyteller, and philanthropist, noting her generosity extended well beyond the stage.
The Imagination Library provides books to children and families in need. The United Way of Greater Rochester and the Finger Lakes calling it a true privilege to be involved in an initiative that started with Dolly's simple, lasting belief in children and families.
We invite you to stay with 13 WHAM News for continuing coverage throughout the night on air and on 13wham.com.